Good morning. Welcome to Shandasva PU College. Okay. I'm myself Pavitra and from the Department of Physics. Okay. Before knowing about the physics, first you have to understand about what is science. Why? Because means that science, the physics is a branch of science only. That's why first we have to know about the science. Okay. In the higher class, in the from 6th to 10th, you already studied about the science. Science means it is a systematic study of a knowledge. Is a systematic study of knowledge. The word science comes from the Latin. That Latin word is scientia. Right. The word Latin is scientia. The meaning of that scientia or the science means that is to know. Okay. Science means it is a systematic study of a knowledge or to know. Or that word science comes from the Latin that is called a scientia. The meaning of that scientia is to know here. Right. In the science, that science word has become a knowledge. Okay. Means to study a systematic study of knowledge means that is a attempt to know by the knowledge acquired. Okay. Means the word science is for the knowledge acquiring purpose. Okay. Means by the science we can acquire a knowledge here. Okay. To acquire a knowledge, one has to study about that. Means to acquire a knowledge, the first we have to make an observation, then again we have to predict the observation, then we have to theoretically we have to observe. Okay. The first things comes, that is making a systematic observation. Okay. Making systematic observation. Means the word science itself says that is systematic study of knowledge. Means to acquire a knowledge from the nature. Okay. First we have to study about that. Means first we have to observe the systematically. Okay. Means by making a systematic observation we can acquire a knowledge. Okay. Then the second one is by the experiment. By the experiment of proper reasoning, means not only by the observation, by making the experiment also we can acquire a knowledge. Okay. And the third one is by making a theoretical calculation of prediction. Okay. And the last one is verification of theory. Okay. These are the points about to acquire knowledge from the science, right? The science means that is a systematic study of knowledge. That word comes from the Latin, that is the scientia. The meaning of that one is to know. Okay. Means the word science itself says that it is a knowledge acquiring purpose. Okay. that for knowledge acquiring purpose we have to make some observation, okay, by making a systematic observation, by the experiment of proper reasoning. By the experiment of proper reasoning means we have to make a practically, then by making a theoretical calculation and prediction, okay, and the last one is verification of a theory, okay. These are the points about to acquire a knowledge from the nature, right. And the next one we are having for the development of science there is a here. For the development of science, the theory and observation. Okay. Observation means that is experiments. Theory and observation, these both points are the main integral parts of a science. Okay, means for the development of science, theory and observation. By the experiment, we can observe the things about a theory. Means these two are the integral parts of a science for the development of a science, right? And there is no final theory in the science. Means there is no last end for a science. Continuously we are observing, continuously the theory is there, continuously we have to observe the experiment. By the deep observation we can get the more knowledge here, right. As the observation increases, okay, by making a practical by the instrument, as the observation improves, the knowledge also improves here. As the observation improves, the detail precision also increases here, right. And there is no final theory in a science here, okay. Means there is no last end for the science here, okay. Okay, see here. Until the end of 18th century, until the end of 18th century, all the human beings aspect that means the study of material and things, okay, means before the 18th century or until the end of the 18th century, okay, all the human beings think that the study of material, okay, material things, and that study of material things was treated as, okay, means whatever we are studying about the materials things, the human beings thought that that is only about a natural philosophy. Okay. The human being before the 18th century, they thought that the study of material things are only about the natural philosophy. Means now we are divided physics, chemistry, biology like that. But before the 18th century or at the end of the 18th century, the word only, it is whatever we are studying about the science, whatever we are studying about the nature, material things, that all belongs to a natural philosophy only. Okay. As the knowledge increases, before 18th century or at the end of 18th century, they think that natural philosophy only. As the knowledge increases day by day, okay, as the knowledge increases, that study of natural philosophy is divided into two types. That is physical science and another one is biological science. Right. As the knowledge increases of a human being, that natural philosophy, okay, the natural philosophy is divided into physical science and biological science. Before that, the natural philosophy includes both living things, non-living things, all about the topic, that is all about the material things. They call that one as a natural philosophy, and they divide that as a physical science, that is a biological science, like that. Okay. As the knowledge increases, the natural philosophy divided into two types, that is physical science and another one is a biological science here. Okay. After that, first see what is the physical science and what is biological science. Okay. And you already studied in your high school biological science and another one is a physical science. Right. Biological science means, in this one we are studying about the living things. Okay. The study of living things are called the biological science here. Okay. Then physical science means the study of non-living things. Okay. Living things means the object, the material which has a life. Okay, that is called a living things, that we studied in a biological science. In a physical science means we are studying about the non-living things, means which does not have any life yet. Okay, these are called the physical science and biological science. Right. Again, like physical science is divided into two types here. Here that physical science once again I will explain. Biological science means it is about the living things. Then the physical science means it is the study of non-living things. The study of non-living things are called the physical science, means which does not have a life. That type of object, that by the study of object, that is called a physical science. Right. Again, that physical science is divided into two types. Right. It is a very difficult to distinguish about the physical science. Then only that physical science is divided into two types, that is chemistry and physics here. One is chemistry physical science and another one is a biological science. Right. In a physical science, again we are having the two types, that is one is chemistry, another one is physics. In the same way that biological science is divided into two types, one is botany another one is zoology, right? But the physical science is important for us, okay? Before the 18th century or at the end of 18th century, the natural philosophy contains all the physical science, biological science, botany, zoology, chemistry, physics. But as the knowledge increases of human being, that natural philosophy divided into two types. That physical science means it is a non-living things, means the study of non-living things. It is the study of living things here. Right. After that physical science is divided into two types, that is physics and chemistry here, right? First, say what is the chemistry and what is physics. This is the introduction part about the science. After that we will study about the physics detail, okay, in detail. You already know chemistry means, in a chemistry we study about the chemical reaction, the action of one compound on another compound. It is compounds, elements, okay. The action of a one compound to another or the action of a one kind of a substance to another kind. This type we study in the chemistry. And in a physics, we study about the matter energy relation. Okay. In a physics, okay, matter in energy to relation. Right. In chemistry and physics also we study about the non-living things. After the separate distinction of a physical science, that is as a chemistry and physics, that in a chemistry we study about the compounds, elements, okay, means action of a one substance on another substance, that type of object, that type of topic we study in a chemistry. But in a physics we study of a matter in a energy to a relation, means we study about the current, sound, energy, etc. Okay. These type of topics we study in a physics, right? Now, see the detail about physics. Means the word physics, where it comes. Okay. Means what is the physics? Physics means it is a matter in energy to relation. The word physics comes from the Greek, that is a physis. From the physis word the physics comes. The meaning of physis is nature. Right. The word physics comes from the Greek. That word is a physis here. The meaning of that one is nature. We can call that one as a physics means it is a branch of science which deals with the study of nature and natural phenomena, or the study of matter in an energy to a relation. Okay. Means we study about the, for example, means current, sound, energy, work, power. Okay, these are the topics we studied in physics. Means the word physics comes from the Greek, that is the physis. The meaning of a physis is nature here, right? By the definition of physics is, it it is a branch of science which deals with the study of laws of nature and natural phenomena. Right. It is a branch of science which deals with the study of laws of nature and natural phenomena. Okay. Laws of nature and natural phenomena means in our surrounding, whatever happens that in a nature, okay, means the sun rises in a east only, okay, the sun sets in a west only, like that. How the rainbow forms, like that topic we study in a physics only, okay. Means in a rainbow we have a 7 colors only, why that colors only arises in a rainbow, like that matters, how the light moves, okay, what is the speed of light, this type of matters comes under laws of nature, means that all topics we study in a physics only, that's why we can call the physics, it is a study of nature and natural phenomena, and it is a study of law of nature, okay. Again that physics is classified into, okay, you already know laws of nature, why the sky is blue only, right, how the season changes, that is winter season, summer season, rainy season, okay, all comes under the laws of nature only, right. Then again physics is classified into 2 types, okay, that physics is a sub-part of a physical science, that again physics is classified into 2 types, that one we call, one is classical, another one is modern or quantum physics, right. Classical physics, one is classical physics and another one is a modern physics. Like modern physics, we can call that one as a quantum physics. Okay, that physics is classified into classical physics and modern physics, right. The development in physics, okay, means before 18th century, I told that all human beings are studied, the study of material things, that all belongs to the natural philosophy only, okay. After that, around the 1900, okay, means the development in physics before 1900, they call classical physics only, means before 1900 the physics is now divided into classical physics, modern physics and quantum physics, right. But only they think that in a physics we are having only classical physics, that is before the development of physics only, right. In a classical physics, that includes, means a study of mechanics, heat, sound, energy, heat, sound, light, electricity. Okay, these are the topics. These are the topics we studied in a we studied in a classical physics, means before 1900. Okay, means before the development of physics, the only thing is that is classical physics only is there. In a classical physics, we study about the mechanics, heat, sound, light and electricity. Right? Means these are all about the macroscopic particles. Right? Means that all mechanics, heat, energy, sound, light, electricity, these all belongs to the macroscopic particle. Means we can call the definition of a classical physics is the definition of a classical physics is the study of microscopic particle. The study of macroscopic particles. Means after comparing it with the microscopic particle, the macroscopic particles are bigger particles. Okay. Means the study of larger particles, bigger particles comes under a classical physics. Right. After the development of physics, before the development means before 1900, the physics is only belongs to a classical physics. After the development of a 1900, okay, that is called a modern physics. Another one type arises, that is modern physics, and it is also called a quantum physics. Modern physics, and it is also called a quantum physics. Right? Means which includes the study of relativity, atoms, nuclei. Okay. Which includes the study of atoms, nuclei, elementary particles. Elementary particle. Okay. Means after the development in a physics, after the 1900, that is called a modern physics, that is also called a quantum physics, that includes the study of atoms, nuclei, elementary particles. Means we can call the definition of a quantum physics or modern physics is the study of a microscopic particles. The study of microscopic particles. The study of microscopic particles are called a modern physics or quantum physics. Right? This is about the types of physics. Okay. Starting we have a science. Okay, means that the nature, the study of systematic study of knowledge means that is called a science here. Okay, that science before the 18th century, that science only about the natural philosophy. Right? Means whatever we are studying about the matter, things, material, that belongs to the natural philosophy only. Okay, means as accept of human beings, they only think that all belongs to the natural philosophy. As the okay, as the knowledge increases of a human being, that natural philosophy divided into two types, that is physical science and another one is a biological science. That physical science means the study of non-living things, the biological science means the study of living things. Again, that physics is divided into two types separately. that is physics and chemistry. You already know what you mean by physics, what you mean by chemistry. Chemistry means we study about the compound, organic compound and elements. In the physics we study about the sound, light, nature. Okay. As the knowledge increases of a human being, that physics is again divided into two types. Means before the 1900, that all human beings think that physics means that is only about the macroscopic particles. That macroscopic particles means only it includes the it includes about the topics, that is sound, light, heat, these type of particles, right? After the human being think increases, means the knowledge increases of a human being, again type comes, that is modern physics or quantum physics, right? That modern physics means it is a study of a microscopic particles, means a smaller particles. Macroscopic particles means a bigger particle, smaller particles, it is called microscopic particle. The study of microscopic particles are called the quantum physics and the modern physics. In that one we study about the atoms, nuclei, elementary particles, etc. Right? This is about the physics. Okay. Again next in the next class, what is the scope of physics? Okay. What is the laws of nature? Okay. There is a several number of quantities are there. Okay. These topics we study in the next class. Okay. We will continue with the next class. Okay. Thank you.